So good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. I'm Sarah Rothschild. I'm the Executive Director of the Life Raft Group. We want to welcome you to the Life Raft Group's first webinar of 2023. Our theme is Thriving Together, and we're going to illustrate that concept throughout the year by sharing the celebrations, triumphs, and milestones that our community is experiencing while living with GIST. And we're starting off with this very exciting tour with Vicky Ossio. I just want to say, I think there are a number of people who are here live today who know Vicky, but I just want to say, I think anybody who's met Vicky, their lives have been touched because she is such a passionate individual who just cares for the spirit of others. And her life purpose is to advocate and volunteer to support both people in her community, but also the animals that she rescues. And it's just so inspiring what she does. And I'm really excited for all of you to experience that today. So I'm going to turn this over to our moderator for our meeting, who is the LRG Global Coordinator and International GIST Mentor Director based in Santiago, Chile, and that is Piga Fernandez. So Piga, you can get started.
Thank you, Sarah. Good morning, everybody. And well, today, as Sarah told you, we have a really special guest who's Vicky Ossio. She's a really good friend of all of us and an ally of the Life Raft Group. She's a mother, she's a GIST advocate, and she's also advocates for animals who have been separated from their places where they used to live. So Vicky is going to give us a tour through this wildlife sanctuary that she created together with Marcelo Levy, her co-founder. Vicky, welcome again. And can you please let us know a little bit of what are we going to be seeing during this tour?
Of course. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, Sarah, and thank you, Piga. It's so special for me to be part of this group. The Life Raft Group it touches hearts so many years ago, and they are so special, each and everyone. And so it's so nice to see also faces after a while here. We're going to be visiting our wildlife animal refuge. Here we give a second opportunity of life to animals that have been rescued from wildlife trafficking and from loss of habitat, and also from human cruelty. So, I don't want to make this too long. I think it's going to be nicer to just walk along with us.
Thank you, Vicky. Well, I'm so excited to see this tour virtually. I hope one day I would be able to go there and see it personally. So I just wanted to let everybody know that you have any questions, please type them on the chat, and Vicky or us will try to answer as much as possible. And this video, it takes approximately 14 minutes. So let's get on. And Vicky, please, let's start this amazing tour.
Hello, welcome to La Senda Verde, a wildlife sanctuary and rewilding project located in La Paz, Bolivia. I am Vicky Ossio, and today we're going to do a very special virtual tour to our friends at the Life Raft Group. The Life Raft Group is so important in our lives because 17 years ago, when my daughter Carolina Ponce was diagnosed with GIST at the age of 27, I made a call that changed our lives. It made possible for Carolina to be with us right now. It was possible for her to adopt a boy, Antonio, my grandson and best friend. During these 17 years, we met the most wonderful people around the world. We got together with dear friends and GIST patients from Latin America. And many years ago, we met at Monterrey and created Alianza Gist. I think it was the best thing that we could do to give back to everything that the Life Raft Group gave us. La Senda Verde was created in 2003 by Marcelo Levy and myself, and our mission is to save and shelter wild animals that are victims of illegal traffic, of loss of habitat, and human cruelty. Just like the baby monkey that you see that is with me right now. La Senda Verde is home to more than 1,000 wild animals. About 1/3 are reptiles, another third are birds, and the last third are mammals. Let's start this amazing visit. Follow me. We are now at the aviary where we have more than 300 birds, mostly parrots, of about 15 different species of macaws and parrots. These are parrots known as Amazonas, and these small ones are like parakeets that mostly live in the southern part of our country. Beautiful macaws, colorful macaws, different species. The nice thing about this aviary is that parrots can fly. They are very large and high, so they can fly inside. Oh, to your right you can see chascas. That's a female juvenile spider monkey that is she's following us during this tour. See, you can see it's very large and a nice altitude, so birds can fly. He is Adam. He loves eating his sesame crackers. And as you can see, they're always, you will see that they're always in couples. Parrots usually choose a couple and they will stay their whole life with that couple. It is very important to know that wild animals are not pets. We know they are beautiful birds, but they should stay in the wild. For every 10 animals that are taken out of their habitat, only one survives. So if you have a parrot in your house, that means that other 9 died, and that's very, very sad. Oh, those are wild turkeys. They have a lot, many wild turkeys that visit us and eat the animal food. Now we will move to the next area. Unfortunately, we have lots and lots of tortoises and turtles as well. Tortoises suffer a lot in captivity. It's very difficult to tell when they are sick. And usually once you can tell they're sick, it's just too late to do something. It's difficult to diagnose unless we take them for x-rays. So this is a yellow-footed tortoise. And it's not too friendly. Oh, those are beautiful peccaries. Those are wild hogs, white-colored peccaries. Very, very nice animals. Unfortunately, they're also being offered as pets. And that's Capi the capybara, largest rodent on the planet. It's a very friendly animal with other animals. She's usually sharing with birds or her best friend, a big tortoise. That's Tapi. That's a tapir. A Tapi. He is the largest mammal in South America. They can weigh up to 300 kilos. And well, as you saw before, there was the squirrel monkey was playing on top of tapir. Beautiful. It's a strange animal. Closest relative is the rhinoceros. And then the next closest relative is the horse. They love water, great swimmers. Capybaras are also great swimmers. Enjoying the water now. Oh, that's one of our armadillos. They're about 6, probably I'm wrong, but 6 or more species of armadillos. That one is known as a peji. And here comes Cantuta. She's our coati. And one of our 3 deers, Masama americanas, red deers. That's the male that is sharing the place with his best friend, an agouti. They are very, very close friends. And that's Chunito. That's the baby deer. Very unfortunate. They killed the mother to eat her. Oh, those are kinkajous. It's strange to see them awake during the day, so we're very lucky that we can see them today. They're nocturnal, but I guess today they knew that we were doing this virtual tour and they got out. They are mammals relative to the, they are related to the, oh, I forgot the name, coatis and the mapaches. Yeah. Very smart, but a bit dangerous. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful, well, you can see 2 of our anteaters. A bit difference in color, but those are amazing, great anteaters. We call them tamanduas. The iguanas. We have like 6 iguanas that are running free around La Senda Verde. So from time to time we can see them, basically because the monkeys tell us that they are around. That's the caiman. We have 1 caiman. In Bolivia we have the black caiman, but this is the regular caiman. Okay. We will go and visit the spider monkeys now. We have more than 30 spider monkeys, different ages, males, females. It's getting a bit cloudy now. Oh, you can see there one of the spider monkeys on the trees, a bit cloudy. I think it's going to start raining. Yep. That's another spider monkey under the ring. They're very playful. And they are usually on the highest trees. Both the spider monkeys and the howler monkeys are in the wild on the highest trees, but they are never in the same area at the same time. Their sounds during the rain. That's Oliva with one of the babies. They are very good mothers, and they do adopt the babies that arrive to La Senda Verde. You know, the rain is over, so they are starting to play, enjoying the day. A baby with an adult. Well, actually, yeah. A baby. Oh, there is one spider monkey going after a vulture. He told him that this is not his territory. That's Wilder, one of our animal keepers. And he's feeding the spider monkeys with a special formula. Again, playing some babies with the adults and juveniles. Always playing on the trees. They are free, huh? Spider monkeys are free here in Senda Verde. On one of the feeding tables, enjoying some coconut. They're always in groups. Usually females with the adult females and juvenile females with babies. Usually the male spider monkeys are always together. We have more than 30 howler monkeys. Again, females, males, babies, all sizes. Howler monkeys eat 80% of their diet is leaves. In the wild, mostly leaves, only 20% of fruits. So we try to supplement those greens here. We can see there a female baby that adopted, a female adult, that adopted a baby. And here's another female, she's Nami, and she adopted Kaya, a baby female howler monkey. She's much darker though. Nami is a great mother. They will always adopt babies, but if we have an adult that arrives, it's going to be very difficult in any type of species. It's going to be very difficult for that animal, adult animal, to be accepted in the group. During the pandemic, only 1 year we received 17 babies. That was very unusual. We never received that many baby howlers. And this year we received 12 baby howlers, which is really, I mean, we're very worried about that because something terrible is going on in the wild. That's one of the males, Nogal. Beautiful animal. They're large animals, just almost the size of as the spider monkeys. Always eating greens. The sound the howler monkeys do is the loudest sound an animal does on the planet. You can see them you can hear them from 3 miles away. once they get into a territory, they will howl to tell the others, especially the spider monkeys, that they have to move. And usually they howl very early in the morning and late afternoon. Amazing animals. The whole group howling. We're moving now to the valley where the capuchin monkeys are. We have around 120 capuchin monkeys. And this area is not included in the tours that we give to the visitors. So we are happy to include this in the virtual tour. We do not include this area because capuchins are more complicated in their behavior. Now, the alpha issue is too strong in them, so there is a potential danger there. Probably if we increase our galleries at one point to that area, we will be able to visit them. That would be very nice, but it's still a project. They eat everything. They even eat sometimes small birds, but eat fruit and eat vegetables, and in a way it's easy to care. This one is a Cebus albifrons, is related to the capuchin monkeys, but it's not actually a capuchin monkey. You can see they're lighter, and their way they talk is different, and their behavior is also different. Capuchin monkeys will always adopt babies that arrive. Even males, no? Males and females will take care of babies. So it's very easy when we receive babies to be integrated to the group, although there is also a limit because we have too many. But if an adult arrives, again, it will not be accepted in the group. You can see right now is the adult eating and the juvenile wants to eat, but the other one is not interested in sharing his food. It's a male. Oh, this is really nice to see. They use instruments. You can see how they're using a stone to break a seed there. Wow. They're very strong. They can pick up stones or anything that weighs 3 times their own weight, so they're very strong. This is a Mico melanorus, very small monkey, very quick when they move. They eat insects, but also lots of fruit. Very nice animals. Very sharp nails and sharp teeth as well. These are nocturnal monkeys. We have about 12 of them. They are called owl monkeys. Very cute. The problem with them is that they will not accept any baby or any other member inside their family. So we can keep them only as couples. And now we're looking at the squirrel monkeys. Squirrel monkeys are all over La Senda Verde, and we have around 40 squirrel monkeys. Nice animals, smaller than capuchins. Their diet is based 60 to 70% in insects, which is terrible because at the moment 70% of the insects on the planet already disappeared. We will go now and visit the bears. This is a beautiful area. I love this area. It's another river, small river that we have. The scenery is amazing. Green, and the water, the clear water is really, really nice. great area to have the bears. And these are, you can see on your right, this is the fence and an electric fence inside. Bears have huge areas. Beautiful animals. They are the second largest mammal in South America. Andean bears or spectacled bears are the only bears that live in South America. See, the area is just amazing. Well, as I was telling you, they live in Bolivia, Peru, Ecuador, Colombia, and Venezuela. 70% of the population of Andean bears in South America are in Bolivia and in Peru, in the Andes. They live in the valleys between the Andes. We are looking for them, and so we're using a drone now, and finally we saw one of them. It's a male on the trees. They love to climb. They're great climbers. Females sometimes do their nests, or most of the times, depending on where they live, because they move from 400 meters above sea level to 4,200 meters above sea level. So it's not, they don't always have trees. No, but these ones, you can see well, when they're babies, they can jump from one tree to the other, just like spider monkeys, almost like spider monkeys. They're very, very strong, but they're shy. In the wild, if they smell a human, if they feel a human, they will run away. They're very shy. They're black, and they're called spectacled bears because they have different marks on their faces, not necessarily like a spectacle, but they do have different marks in their clear marks or white marks in their on their faces. You can see how strong they are. Aruma just broke is that Aruma? I'm not sure. Just broke a branch from the tree. They can weigh 180 to 200 kilos, and the size of the males is 1.8 meters to 2 meters high. The female is much smaller. Females can weigh only 70 to 80 kilos and 1.4 or 1.5 meters high. They're much smaller than the males. That's our beautiful and amazing Aruma. Beautiful. You can see there. You can see Aruma there. He usually comes down when he sees me. And he loves that tree. Is very special for Senda Verde. Oh, we have some volunteers always helping us at Senda Verde and explaining there the area of bears. Bears love corn. They make their own nests. They love making nests, both females and males, no? Because they prepare the place where they are going to sleep. Yeah. They have fun playing with the branches. They have nice area. They have very large areas. They are very fortunate, and we are fortunate to give them large areas. They love to swim. They love to swim. There is Tarkus. Tarkus can spend the whole day inside the water playing with branches or with anything that we give them as enrichment. always climbing. They love watermelon as well. We're going to cross the river and walk slowly because we're going to visit a hayu. A hayu is a blind bear. So we're going to go slowly because he is scared of humans after everything that happened to him. And okay, oh, that's Chascas again. Chascas behind us. That's a hayu. A hayu is an icon in Bolivia because his story touched the hearts of many, many people in Bolivia. He's blind. He's almost 11 years old now, but he arrived when he was 4.5, totally blind. So his enclosure is much smaller because he needs to know, and he knows every square centimeter inside his enclosure. He walks a lot around, especially around his pool. He walks about 6 kilometers per day. He loves peanuts, as all bears do, but he lost his sight, but also most of his sense of smell. But he has a good life. He shares his place with 3 toucans. Right by a hayu's enclosure are the jaguars. We have 4 jaguars, 2 females and 2 males. These are the girls. They share one enclosure. They're great friends. The smaller one, the one to the left, is Misha. The other one is, this one is Mijungla. Mijungla is much younger than Misha. Well, Misha is about 7 years old now, and Jungla is probably around 4.5. It's larger than the other. Misha came from Santa Cruz. Mijungla came from another place closer to La Senda Verde. But they become good friends. They are very good friends. They are very playful. And they enjoy being together. Of course, we have to separate them at the moment of eating, no? We have 2 different management areas in this enclosure. So they know which one is theirs, so they go inside every afternoon when they feel that their keeper is, when they realize that their keeper is coming to feed them. 100% of their diet is meat. Jaguars eat about 3 kilos of meat per day, but they fast 1 day per week. That day we give them just bones. It's very nice looking at them and seeing them playing and enjoying being together. In the wild, they are solitary though. Jaguars are the 3rd largest cats on the planet after the tiger and the lions. But they are the most dangerous of all 3 of them. That's Sasha. She's a margay, Leopardus weedy. They are small cats, but killing machines because they live on trees and they can move their back legs 180 degrees. So they can jump up and come down with their head on the front. Very quick to move on the tree, so they can kill small monkeys and birds and macaws. As I told you before, they are like killing machines, beautiful. They are nocturnal. They look like ocelots, but they are smaller than ocelots, larger tail, longer tail, and larger eyes. They're beautiful. They're always very alert. Oh, that's Gatillo. That's a wildcat, Leopardus geoffroy. We have 5 wildcats. They're small, very quick. And this one is very playful. Of course, he's still a baby. And he's not in his enclosure. You saw Chaskas. She got inside playing, but it's too small, so, and she's very fast, but basically playing with him because he's a baby. That's a Leopardus tigrinus, probably the smallest cat among all cats. From the smallest cat, we go to meet the largest cat at La Senda Verde. He is Kubai. He's a male jaguar, beautiful jaguar. He's old. He's already 20 years old. We think that they live in the wild around 12. But he's an amazing jaguar. Of course, very dangerous. But we are very good friends. Of course, I would never get inside with him, no? So all cats have management areas, each one with 5 security doors, or safety doors. He's beautiful. He's much larger than the females. He was rescued 20 years ago by 2 biologists that got him from the person that killed the mother. Remember, I told you that they always have to kill the mother to get the babies in any species. The mothers will never let their babies go. Big eyes, great hunter as well. Most dangerous feline on the planet. Very strong muscles in their face. This is a different cat. This is a different jaguar. He is Ernak. Ernak is 8 years old. Another male. A bit smaller than Kubai, but basically because he needs to grow more body, no? Like, but he also came from he was originally from Cochabamba, came from Santa Cruz. Very nice. He's used to humans because he had a lot of health problems when he was small. So he's been more than a couple of times in a hospital, but he's doing great now, very healthy now. They're so beautiful that. And now we will see the ocelots right by Ernak. We have the enclosure for the ocelots. We have 3 ocelots, 2 males and 1 female. Here we have Cat Stevens. His name is Cat Stevens. He's right now, I think he's looking at Chaskas that is jumping around there, so he's very alert. Right by the ocelots are the pumas, and this is Espumita. It's the first puma that arrived together with a hayu probably 6 years ago. Oh, that's Chaskas again. She's following us. She's very close to Marcelo and myself. Well, Marcelo is behind the cameras, but you will meet him. Yeah. Chaskas is just too cute, but she was very, very difficult when she was a baby because of lots of traumas that she had. It's really difficult, and she slept with us, but it was woke up a lot during the night because of those traumas. Now she's very friendly. She loves us, and she loves babies as well. And she's free. And there was Espumita looking at her. Espumita is my grandson Antonio's best friend. They love each other. And now this is another female. She's Naira, and she's calling for the male. Let's see where he is. Vejpa was around, but it's not coming. Let's see if he comes. Pumas are amazing. They are very, very agile. They are very quick when they run, and also they jump like 5-6 meters to get their prey. And they live in all ecological floors everywhere. No, you can find them in lowlands, very low, and then also in the high plateau here in Bolivia, more than 4,000 meters above sea level. You will find pumas everywhere. We call them pumas, but they're actually cougars. You call them cougars, I think, or the American lion. I think you call them cougars. That's Naira. She's much younger than, not much younger, but she's younger than Espumita. And so she was still waiting for Vejpa, the male. They're almost the same age. Oh, there is Vejpa. There is Vejpa. See, he's here. It's a beautiful male. See his muscles and big feet. Cougars are very smart and very strong. See how, oh my God, how she's doing, what is she doing with the dog there? Very sharp nails, claws. With the cougars, we finished our virtual tour. We hope you enjoyed the journey. Soon, we will be visiting our rewilding area where we work with pollinators. And before I forget, I want to introduce you the man behind the cameras, my husband Marcelo. Marcelo, come.
I am very happy to be with you today. Senda Verde is a celebration to life, to creation, to biodiversity, to the planet, the only place we all call home. We look forward to be with you again soon. We wish you the very best.
Caen los anteojos, sacudiendo el nido, saludan a su madre, a un fantasma que creció, libre de vivir libremente. Huérfanos sin la chance de crecer con el calor, llenos de espina y tierra, el dolor no deja ser, libre de vivir, libre de entregar amor. En la copa del árbol, al besar la nube, contemplo al mundo.
That was amazing. I think we've all been impacted by that tour. I think we all want to come visit you too, Vicky. Absolutely incredible. It is so special what you do for the wildlife. And it's just, I am glad that we all were able to experience that with you. We've been talking about it for years, and now you were able to walk us through, and it's just absolutely incredible. I want this time now at the end for us to interact, and you can unmute yourself, you can ask questions. Any age is welcome to ask questions.
Oh, I have a question.
Sure, Bettina.
Yeah, hi, can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I had a question. So how are you controlling reproduction in there? Are you separating the males and females, or did you have surgery? Because obviously, you don't want them to reproduce because, in their captivity.
Yeah, we don't want to reproduce them in captivity, and the law doesn't allow us to do that.
Hmm.
So in case of animals that are solitary, we keep them separate, males from female, which the same happens in the wild. And in the case of monkeys, we work on the males. So at one point we started castrating them, but we learned that that was not the best thing to do because it affected a lot. The group, the structure of the group was affected because, they needed the alpha male, and that social structure. So the first time we did it, it was really a problem for us. So what we're doing now is we vasectomize them, but we basically work on males and not on females.
Okay, and thank you so much. That was just wonderful, that tour. It was great. I'm such an animal lover, and that was very special. I appreciate it, and everything you and your husband are doing. So
Thank you.
Who came to visit this little baby monkey? What's the name of this baby monkey that's on you, Vicky?
Now, this one is Mohenia. This is the last howler monkey that arrived, and I was holding her during the tour. She arrived with her hands burned, but she's doing so much better now, and she's also the left ear, but she's doing much better now. She's still sleeping with us. We are sleeping with 4 monkeys, not Marcelo. And, right now, this one is very difficult. She's very demanding, probably because of the pain, no? Where are you? Can you see her? Yeah.
I think we saw that, yes, they have little diapers on them.
Oh, yes, she has a diaper. Especially when she sleeps. Actually, and eventually the howler monkeys will not need a diaper. It's just when they are too small, and howler monkeys will never poop or pee where they sleep. So it's much easier. It's not the case with spider monkeys, but these are the ones that need a surrogate mother. Otherwise they're not going to survive.
Beautiful.
Vicky, thank you so much, Vicky. We've waited for this for so long, and it warms our hearts, all of us. We had tears in our eyes yesterday when we were looking at the video. We didn't want to tear ourselves away from it, but it's just so amazing what you all do. There's a special place up there for you, and we're just so grateful that you did this and presented this today. But can you talk a little bit about some of the educational programs that you provide? I know you have students come, there's places they can come and stay. Maybe you can share that, and anybody who might want to visit you, which we've talked about how we want to visit you. So if you could just share some of your thoughts.
No, of course. Thank you, Laura. It's so nice to see you.
You too.
And thanks for your support. And well, we do work a lot. We do receive lots of kids from different schools from Bolivia, and especially the local kids, but also with kids from high school and universities. And we do have also internship programs for students, tourism, veterinary biologists, or environmental engineering. So we do have an internship program as well. We didn't have time to go into our small hospital. So we do have, it's great for vets to come here and have a great experience with 68 different species that we shelter here, more than 1,000 animals. And so what we, and then of course also lots of media coverage, which is really, really important in the countryside with radio. Radio is the most important way of communicating in the countryside in Bolivia. And because we need to send these messages to the people, we're trying to stop pet trade. Pet trade increased a lot since the pandemic, so we're doing a lot of things together with the authorities, with the government of La Paz, with the national authorities. And just before we started, I received a call from the national, ¿cómo dices el comandante? The police in charge of the environmental police in Bolivia, So I guess he's going to ask me to, probably they rescued some animals and usually they bring them here, which is very difficult for us. We are really, it's hard because the budget to take care of them is, I mean, just imagine how much you spend on one dog or one cat, no? And here we have more than 1,000 animals. So it is being very difficult on us, is the territory, the land that we have. I mean, I think La Senda Verde is the largest animal refuge in Bolivia in terms of number of animals, but it's the smallest in terms of land. No, so we are having problems there. We already talked with an indigenous group, because well, Bolivia has 36 different nations, indigenous nations, and we are making an agreement with one of them and probably starting to move to their territory, start with the tortoise and turtles probably, and because it's being really hard here. Also, we do have some neighbors, no? And since at Senda Verde, we engage humans. So humans walk inside galleries. So that allows us to give more space, more room to the animals. So that's why most monkeys are running free and some other animals as well. No, but of course it's difficult because we don't have a fence that surrounds the property. And of course, fence will not help because spider monkeys and the others can jump very high. So we do have monkeys that go out to the wild, and every day they go out for a few hours and then they come back, no? So it's very nice, but it's also difficult, no? And well, some of our neighbors understand, not all of them, most of them, but yeah. But listen, Laura, we do have to make a plan and have the life group here. Remember, Sarah and Figa, remember in Paris, and I don't know if Anna was there, but because our electric fence, I remember that trip when we were in the area, because that fence is made in France. So with Petty, we went in Paris to the factory, you know, where they sell the electric fence, and I have to bring them. We have to bring them with us to Bolivia. And Norman was scared. He was so scared because he thought that we were going to go to jail, because of course there were lots of different things and equipment that you could probably use.
It was kind of strange.
Remember that? No, it was like
not many people are transporting electrical fences across the ocean.
You're right. All right.
Great.
Yeah.
Vicky, how many people does it take to care for the animals?
Well, we have 25 people, our staff, no, 25 persons, plus the builders. We have a group of 4 or 5 persons that are always building things. I mean, it's nonstop. And then we have volunteers, no, that come from all over the world to help us. And we usually, a good number for us is to have 12 to 15 volunteers at the same time. No, probably a bit more now that we have so many animals, no? But right now we have a person from the United States, then we have well, during the pandemic, the Bolivians started to volunteer, which was strange before. It's not part of our culture, but now more and more Bolivians are volunteering, which is great, no? Which is great. We have another program that is trying to, that helps some kids from some areas in Bolivia to come and volunteer, no? So it's very nice. It's very nice because you get to meet people from all over the world, and it's also a great experience, no? To tell you something, an anecdote. Some years ago, we had a person from the American Embassy that came here and stayed here, and he loved animals, and he came here like almost every weekend because he started running on these roads. And I asked him why he was running, and he said that he was going to a Long Beach marathon. And I asked him, "Are you running from a cause?" And he said, "No, I'm not running from a cause." And I said, "Can you run from the Life Raft group?" And to remember that, Sarah Piga, we had 14 people running at the Long Beach Marathon. We went there with Carolina and Petty as well, of course. And that's my sister Petty. And we had 14 people running for the Life Raft group. And that also started here at Senda Verde. That was great.
That was amazing, really, really, really amazing.
I think like it's beautiful to see how both of our causes have come together, you know, and it's just been, you never know what would bring individuals together from Bolivia to Italy to the United States. I mean, we've all come together because we have, you know, something in common. Our love really has grown for one another and our support. And it's wonderful that we were able to kind of bridge that together today. And I hope that, I hope everybody got something from today's visit. I'm going to have Piga close us off. And I just want to say from my point of view, just thank you so much for doing this. It was just wonderful. And I hope we can take advantage of what Carolina said and try to do a retreat there one day. That would be lovely.
First of all, Vicky and Marcelo, thank you so much for letting us be with you. It was really amazing. I had seen the video before, but you know, I saw it again. I got wet eyes and I said, you know, I think it's so emotional to see all the love you've given to those animals who have suffered so much. And I think that that's really, I think for all of us, seeing this has been really healing in many aspects. So thank you again very much. I really hope that I would be able to go and visit you and stay some time with you, because what you do is just amazing, amazing. So again, from my heart, thank you so much. And we're looking forward to see the other part that we weren't able to see. So we're going to plan another tour to see the butterflies, I think the bees, all those interesting things, animals that you have there. So once again, thank you, and thank everybody for joining today. It has been really a great time. So thank you, and hope to see you soon.
Thank you, Pig. I know you pushed a lot for this, and thanks again for all your support. We really love you. Thank you.